It's been 30 years. Once I help my daughter and son-in-law save up the down payment for a school's own home, I'll quit and go back home to teach zither for free. I'll pass on your craft.
Ms. Shin. This Guqin was custom made by a master for Ms. Lin Shudong. It's very valuable, so please be careful.
Ms. Lin, the famous entrepreneur. She likes the Guqin too.
Yes. Over the years, she's invested a lot in performances to promote traditional music. She became a student of Guqin Grandmaster Chen Tai. But these days, who cares about this anymore?
Yeah. People have to eat. If I weren't forced by life, why would I be left with nothing but these strings to comfort me? Wang.
I'm here, Ms. Shin. What is it?
Put this instrument on the cabinet inside. Someone will pick it up. It's too hot, and you're unwell. Rest inside. I've got it covered.
Thanks, Ms. Shin.
Be careful with it. Don't bump or scratch it. This instrument is expensive.
Don't worry, Ms. Shin.
Careful. Oh no, the piano. Are you okay? Did it hit you?
I'm fine, but Ms. Sharon's piano. We're done for. Mr. Lincoln's piano must be expensive. I only make $3,000 a month.
Don't panic. I studied piano when I was younger. Let me take a look. The corner's chipped, but it won't affect the sound. It's just this string. Wendy. Find me a thicker little stick. Perfect fit. This string is fixed. But we'll have to figure out the other one. Or,
Mr. Woods, your zither is inside.
Mr. Woods, I'm so sorry. We tripped while moving it, and your zither.
What? Mr. Woods, look.
The finish is chipped and the strings are broken.
I told you, this ancient zither is priceless. You had to keep it safe.
You were careless.
Mr. Woods, please don't blame Ms. Rivers. I almost got crushed by a crate while moving it. Ms. Rivers pushed me aside to save me. That damaged the zither. Name your price. This money. We'll find a way to pay you back.
Pay? The restoration costs tens of thousands.
These strings are priceless. Mr. Lin's teacher needs them the day after tomorrow. How will you pay for that?
Forget it. They didn't mean to. No point making it hard for them. How about this? By the rules, just pay me back the $50 shipping fee. I'll handle the rest myself.
Mr. Lin.
$50, Mr. Lin? But...
Take the instrument. Let's go. We'll figure something out.
Ms. Shin, Mr. Lin. She's a good person. I broke the piano. I'll pay for it.
Keep it. Your mother needs treatment. You need the money more than I do.
Miss Shin. Did you handle a customer's goods without permission? Head office just called. They saw you violating procedure during a video inspection. They want me to fire you.
What?
Mr. Zhang, this has nothing to do with Ms. Shin. I accidentally broke the piano. Sister Shin tried to help me fix my instrument. If you have to fire someone, fire me.
Sister Shin, I know things haven't been easy for you, and I know you meant well. But rules are rules. There's nothing I can do. Sister Shin, here's $5,000 in compensation. Take it.
Old Zhang, we're both temporary workers. Where would there be any compensation? You paid this out of your own pocket, didn't you?
Don't worry about it. Take it. I understand the rules.
But I can't accept this money. Don't worry, I'm still healthy. I can always find work. I only ask one thing of you. Wendy's family has it tough. Please look out for her.
Ms. Shin.
Have you made a decision about the acquisition? I guarantee that as long as Verdant Zither agrees to merge with Skirich Media and shift toward more global projects, the cash flow crisis can be fully resolved by our company.
There's nothing for me to consider. I founded Verdant Zither Media to support traditional arts. People can't forget where they came from. I won't let it die in my hands.
Besides, as long as Emerald Melody wins the competition, the funding problem will solve. The contest is in 2 days. What makes you so sure Emerald Melody will lose, Mr. He?
With this outdated thing? You think you can beat Skirich? I admire your courage, Mr. Lin. If you change your mind, please feel free to contact me anytime.
No need to see me out.
Ethan Chen.
Master, I heard about the zither. Don't blame yourself. The art of the ancient zither is fading. Hardly anyone can truly appreciate it. Even if the zither isn't broken, we have little chance of winning. If we can find a successor of the Pinewind Zither School, there may still be a slim chance.
You mean the Pinewind Zither School that became famous 50 years ago? But hasn't it died out?
When I was young, I was lucky enough to receive guidance from the head of Pinewind. That's how I achieved my standing today. As far as I know, they still have one successor alive, but I've searched for 10 years and never found them. Perhaps this is fate. The feel of these strings. These are the unique silk strings of the Pinewind Zither School. Its heir is right here among us.
What?
These are Pinewind Zither School silk strings.
Born of pine wind, fine as gold silk. These are without a doubt the Pinewind Zither School strings.
Master, I'll look into it.
Wait. I'm coming with you.
MM.
Mom, why are you home so early today? Dinner will be ready soon.
Summer. Mom quit her job.
Quit?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll find another job tomorrow.
It's because I'm useless. I can't let you enjoy retirement like everyone else and still.
Mom knows it hasn't been easy for you too. For Lily starting elementary school, you must split every penny in two. You're Mom's daughter. Mom's old. Every little bit helps.
Mom.
Summer. Mom.
What is it?
His teacher called and told me. Lucky passed out in class. I took him in for tests. They found acute leukemia.
How is that possible?
I've been to 5 hospitals. They all agree. Surgery and follow-up treatment will cost $500,000. I've borrowed from every friend and relative. I only got $3,000. Leo is only 5.
500,000.
No. Leo is my child. I'll sell everything to save him. I'll act now.
Summer. Don't panic.
Mom.
Mom has a way. Hello, is this Mr. Su? That Guqin you've always wanted. I'm selling it.
You mean the legendary Phoenix song Guqin from the Pine Breeze School?
When can you come? In half an hour.
Mom, you can't sell this Guqin. Your master left it to you. You've guarded it for 30 years. Phone and I will find another way to get the money.
Silly child. A Guqin can be replaced, but Lele is my grandson. If he's gone, we'll have nothing left. Mom left for the music shop.
Mom.
Sir, I'm here to sell this Guqin.
Is this Feng Ming, the ancient Guqin from the Song Dynasty? Ma'am. Name your price for this Guqin. I'll buy it.
500,000.
This Guqin is worth several times more than market.
I have just one condition.
Go ahead.
The buyer must truly love the zither. They can't use it for speculation, much less resell it.
Rest assured. Everyone who buys a zither from my shop truly loves them. These days, collectors all over River City are looking for this one. I'll call them now. I'll find you a reliable buyer.
All right.
Ask for Ms. Shen. But she already quit.
She quit. Do you know where she lives?
I don't know either.
Could it be? Is this truly Green Silk's fate?
Mr. Lin. Good news. The Pinewind School's Phoenix song Zither has surfaced. It's in my shop right now.
What? We're coming right over.
Master. Phoenix Cry has appeared. If we follow the chain, we might find the heir of the Pine Breeze School.
Exactly. Even if we can't find them, this legendary kin will give us an edge in the competition ahead. We'll have a better shot at winning.
No time to waste. Let's get over there. Yeah.
Everyone, please stay calm. This is the legendary ancient Sheen, Phoenix Cry. Ms. Deep is selling it today. The asking price is 500,000. 500,000? This thing is nearly 1,000 years old. At an auction house, it'd sell for several times that. Is that lady out of her mind? More than that. Antiques like this are popular. Buy it, slap on fancy labels. Even at 10 times the price, it'd be no surprise. I'm buying this zither today.
Mr. Promise. This zither has been with me half my life. Before I let it go, I want to play it one last time. Consider it a farewell.
Of course. Please.
So many people. I hope we're not too late.
Why does this music make people want to cry?
That's the sound only a Pinewind disciple can play. I finally found you. You're the surviving disciple of the Pine Breeze Zither School I've heard so much about. We've searched for you for 10 years. I never thought I'd meet you here.
You know the Pine Breeze Zither School?
How could I not? Who but a disciple of that school could capture the true spirit of flowing water so perfectly?
The Pine Breeze Zither School, the Zither School that vanished 30 years ago? My grandfather heard them perform. He said the sound linked.
No wonder this zither looks so extraordinary. So this is Phoenix Cry, the Pine Breeze School's legendary heirloom zither.
Master Deep, I'm sorry. I didn't know you. Forgive my disrespect. This is my master, Great Peace. We spent 10 years. I never thought you were among us.
What teacher? I'm just an old woman who couldn't even save her grandson.
What do you mean?
My grandson Leo has acute leukemia. He's hospitalized, and surgery is urgent. But surgery costs 500,000. I can't afford it, so I must sell this piano.
Please don't say that. If you weren't truly out of options, you wouldn't be selling it. We'll help you sort this out.
Miss Stone, I'll cover Leo's medical bills.
Mr. Woods, thank you for kindness, but I can't accept charity.
Don't turn me down yet. I'm not giving you this money for.
I invite you to represent Verdant Melody. Compete, and Verdant Melody will pay Lily's medical bills.
What did you say? A competition? Meaning, Mr. Forrest?
The National Music Invitational, held 2 days from now. Verdant Melody has supported traditional culture projects over the years.
But in this market, we can't do it ourselves. We won't last longer.
That's what's happening.
This competition will have a dozen investors. If we win and show the appeal of traditional culture, we can secure funding. That would solve Verdant Melody's crisis and let us keep going down this path.
But I've heard of Mr. Victor's reputation. He's one of the country's top classical zither players. Why not send him? Instead, they found.
I studied under Pinewind for a few months back then, but I only learned the basics, unlike you direct disciples. There's still a difference. These days, Western music is all the rage. Few people listen to something as slow-paced as the Guqin. If we want to be absolutely sure of winning the championship, we need a Pinewind disciple to come out of retirement.
Yes, Mr. Shin. I've heard the head of the Pinewind Guqin school became famous through his playing. But Pinewind's techniques are hard to pass. Few people can master.
That's why Pinewind Guqin
Has been so.
You're the only living heir left.
Can't meet your expectations.
How could that be? Your flowing water was moving. How could you be rusty?
Exactly, Master Shin. Besides, only in your hands can this phoenix cry zither truly sing. If you won't help, no one may be able to solve Green Silk's problem.
Master Shin, to be honest, I've run this zither shop for years. But this is the first time I've heard such moving music. Mr. Lin and Mr. Chen can't both be wrong. Please don't refuse again.
Mom, I've made up my mind. We can't sell this zither. Even if we sell the house, we'll find a way to get enough. You've sacrificed enough. We can't sell what you have left.
Ma'am, don't worry. You won't have to sell your mother's piano.
Thank you. If you're willing to save my son, you're our whole family's benefactor.
Please don't.
This is the payment I owe Mr. Shin.
Payment?
That's right. I'd like Mr. Shin to represent Emerald Melody.
In the competition, Mom, haven't you wanted to play on stage? This is a chance.
I haven't performed on stage in years. I fear I'll only make things harder for Mr. Lin.
How could you, Mom? You always said that once you officially retired, you'd start a free piano class. Your skills remain. We failed you. That's why your dream never came true. Don't worry. Just go. We've got it covered. Su Feng and I owe you so much. You have to seize this chance.
Miss Shen, look, Shudong and your daughter both believe in you.
What are you still hesitating for?
Okay. Then I accept. I'll be there for the competition in 2 days. We're not going in. We'll wait for Ethan to come out. Leo just fell asleep. Don't disturb him.
Mom, Summer, you're here.
How's Leo doing?
Much better. He woke up, had porridge, then fell asleep again. The doctor checked and said Leo is more stable than expected. With a suitable bone marrow match, surgery has over an 80% success rate.
That's good.
Mr. Woods came by yesterday afternoon. He paid previous medical bills and prepaid $500,000. President Lin would cover surgery and follow-up treatment. Don't worry about money, just focus on Lele's treatment.
President Lin, she's such a good person.
She also said she'd get the best doctors for Lele. As soon as they find a matching bone marrow donor, she'll arrange Lele's surgery.
We owe President Lin so much. Once Lele gets better, we have to thank her properly.
Mom, actually, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Mom, I know you like the Guqin, and I know you studied under a great master when you were young. But why did you never tell Su Feng and me that you were the heir to the Pinewind Zither School?
There was nothing to say. No one listens to the zither anymore. If I hadn't met Mr. Forrest, I would have taken this craft to my grave. But I've come to realize that I can't let my master's art die out like this. Now let me tell you about the past. Over 30 years ago, I joined the Pinewind Zither School. My master said I was a once-in-a-century talent. Back then, I swore I'd pass on my master's craft and let everyone hear the sound of Pinewind. Before he died, he gave me the Phoenix song Zither, saying I was the school's hope. But soon after I became pregnant with you, your father was diagnosed with lung cancer. After 6 months treatment, we spent all savings but couldn't save him.
You've worked so hard all these years. Mom, I'm sorry. You gave up the zither because of me. If it weren't for me, you'd be a famous zither master by now. You wouldn't have suffered so much.
That's right, Mom. For this family, you've sacrificed so much. It's my fault too. I'm useless. I can't let you enjoy life at home.
Silly child, I've never regretted it. With my hands, I raised you healthy. Now I've seen you marry, have children, and an adorable grandson, Joy. Mom feels it was worth it. Besides, I haven't let my skills slip. I've waited, too, for the day Phoenix song returns.
Mom, since Mr. Woods gave you this chance, go compete with confidence. Not for anyone else, for yourself.
Okay, I'll listen to you. This time, I'll give it everything I've got.
I just wonder if tomorrow's competition will go as smoothly as I hope. Come in.
Mr. Woods, I came on time. The competition is tomorrow. I thought I'd come ask for your opinion one more time. Sylvia Woods, a wise person knows when to yield. I'm not here to beg you. I'm here to give you a way out.
Other than Skyverse, who else would take on your mess? Even if Green Melody can't hold on, we won't sell to Skyverse.
We won't sell to Skyverse. Mr. Woods, I'm only saying this because we've known each other for years. I'd hate to see your hard work go to waste. Forget an acquisition. You won't find anyone to handle the bankruptcy liquidation. Thinking of you.
Why is Mr. Hayes so sure Green Melody will lose tomorrow? What else? Can you just conjure up a miracle worker?
Can you just conjure up a miracle worker?
What? Are you saying Mr. Hayes doesn't think my master is qualified to compete? You may not know this.
For this contest, Skyverse paid a fortune to hire young pianist Dawn River. She's not only an exceptional pianist, still young and beautiful. Besides, the piano has a much larger audience than the ancient zither. At tomorrow's competition, audience votes will make up half the score. How does Emerald Strings plan to win?
I've been with Emerald Strings for years. I've seen plenty of shows and competitions. So I've learned one thing. Good music, no matter the tempo, the era, or the size of its audience, always touches people's hearts. Let me give you some advice, Mr. Howe. Before the results are out, don't be so sure of yourself. No need for your concern.
Me, sure of myself? Fine, fine. At a time like this, you're still talking tough. Then we'll let the competition decide.
Assistant, see them out.
Mr. He, please leave.
Lin Shudong, just you wait.
Goodbye. No need to see you out.
Ms. Shen, I knew you'd be amazing.
Yeah, that was just a practice piece and it was already so moving. In the real competition, you'll move the audience even more.
Still, I'm a little nervous. I haven't been on stage in years. And now I've suddenly been invited to compete. It still doesn't feel real.
I knew getting back on stage after so long would take some getting used to.
I just never thought I'd get the chance to be with Phoenix Song again in this lifetime. To stand on such a huge stage. President Woods, I really have to thank you and Mr. Dong.
Ms. Deep. Even if I hadn't discovered a gem like you, your brilliance would have been seen someday. No, I should be thanking you for using your talent to help Verdant Silk and me.
Mr. Forrest, long time no see.
What? This is the master you invited? Are you going to introduce her?
Of course. This is Ms. Clear Autumn, Green Zither's contestant this time.
Ms. Clear Autumn? How come I never knew Green Zither had a teacher named Clear Autumn? Don't tell me you just pulled her from somewhere to make up the numbers.
Mr. River, I remember now. She's a sorter at the delivery station.
It's fine, Mr. Lin. It's the truth. Let them talk.
But, Mr. Lin, I thought we agreed. Mr. Chen would represent Green Chi this time. Why did you switch people at the last minute?
Because she's the better choice.
Better choice? Mr. Chen, you can't be serious. You're a grandmaster of the ancient zither world. Even if you're getting older and past your prime, and you really can't beat Miss River, that'd be understandable. But even so, you didn't have to bring in a delivery guy to fill the spot. This is a national competition. Isn't that disrespectful to the other contestants?
But you can't give up. You brought in someone who can't even read sheet music.
Can't read sheet music? Miss River. Do you know who she is? She was learning the zither before you were even born.
Lin, are you afraid you'll lose to Skirich? You're hallucinating now. I'm not looking down on anyone, but playing the piano isn't something just anyone can do well. I'll give you one last chance. If you agree to Skirich's acquisition of green silk now, you can forfeit this match. I'll still honor my original promise. Otherwise, you'll just have to wait for bankruptcy.
Mr. Crane, there's no need to say more.
The match is about to begin.
What's the point of arguing here? Win or lose, let our skills decide.
You,
Mr. He, don't waste time on them.
Lin, shut on. I'm waiting. I'd really like to see what a delivery guy can do.
Dear judges and audience, good evening. Welcome to the Jiangcheng National Music Invitational. We're already halfway through the competition. Only 2 contestants remain. First, let's give a warm round of applause to welcome young pianist Jiang Wanqi from Tianyu Culture for a wonderful performance. Jiang Wanqi in person. She's prettier than on TV, isn't she? She won gold at a piano competition. She's incredibly skilled. I'd say the title is definitely hers.
Well, Mr. Lin, did you hear that? That's real skill. You think your delivery guy can beat Miss Jiang? You'd better admit defeat now.
Jiang Wanqi is indeed a fine zither player. But that doesn't mean she'll definitely win.
Still talking tough? I'd like to see what a delivery guy can possibly pull off.
Thank you, Miss Jiang, for that wonderful performance. Now, with the same warm applause, please welcome Ms. Shinqingqiu from Green Silk Culture for an ancient zither performance.
Who is that? I've never seen her before.
Why'd they send up someone nobody's heard of?
She's probably just here to fill time. If you ask me, the title's definitely going to Ivy Jiang.
Everyone, please quiet down. Let's give a warm round of applause to welcome Ms. Autumn Shen. She'll be performing the Guqin piece, Flowing Water.
That sound. It's heavenly. Who is she?
This.
It's so beautiful. I've never heard Guqin music so beautiful. I swear I could see flowing water pouring down from the mountains. Who is she, really? Wait, that's Zither. Is that the legendary Phoenix song? I saw a picture of it in a book. It has a golden phoenix pattern.
Phoenix song? What's that?
It's sacred treasure of the Pine Breeze Zither sect. But the Pine Breeze Zither
Has been gone for 30 years. Could it be?
Could she be the heir to the Pinewind Piano School? No wonder she plays so well.
She's a disciple of the Pinewind Piano School.
We really failed to recognize her greatness. We have to give her a big round of applause later.
Impossible. This can't be happening.
She's just a package sorter. How could she make a piano sound like that?
30 years have passed.
At last it's playing again. Master, I knew it.
Teacher Shin won't let us down.
This story is entirely fictional. The plot is dramatized. As Master Pinewind's personal disciple, her Guqin skills are truly unmatched.
Her Guqin.
Wonderful, that was amazing.
One more. This story is entirely fictional. The plot is dramatized. Master, I finally fulfilled your last wish. I've hosted so many competitions.
I've hosted competitions. This story is fictional. The plot is dramatized. I've seen mountains and flowing water. That's the charm of traditional culture. Let's applaud Teacher Clear. Thank you, Teacher Clear Autumn Shin. Just now, backstage. That's right, some sharp-eyed audience members have already recognized it. This Guqin the legendary lost treasure of the Pine Breeze Zither School. Phoenix Song, and Ms. Clear Autumn herself, is the Pine Breeze Zither School's only direct disciple.
Oh my god, I wasn't mistaken.
This Zither is Phoenix Song.
She is the heir to the Pine Breeze Zither School. After all these years.
I can still hear the Pine Breeze Zither School's music.
I never thought so many people would still remember the Pine Breeze Zither School. Master. Do you see?
Wait, I have something to say. The Pine Breeze School vanished 30 years ago. How could it suddenly reappear? Who knows if this is just green cheese gimmick to win the contest?
What does winning this contest have to do with?
Whether she's a Pine Breeze heir,
Her music speaks for itself. If she isn't a Pine Breeze heir,
Tianyu has already lost.
He's the CEO of a major company, yet he can't accept defeat. What poor sportsmanship.
What nonsense are you talking about? I'm just telling the truth. Without solid proof, what makes you so sure she's the heir to the Pine Breeze School?
No need to doubt it, Mr. He. Master Shin's Phoenix Song Zither is proof. Its body bears a unique golden phoenix engraving. Paired with the Pinewind School's exclusive silk strings, its tone is one of a kind. I'm sure many zither experts here could hear what makes it sound so special.
That's right, that sound is real. My grandfather collected ancient zither, and I heard him describe the Phoenix Song Zither's tone.
So what if the zither is real? The competition isn't over yet. The result isn't out, so don't celebrate too soon. Who will be the champion?
Is still uncertain. I'm also looking forward to seeing what the final result will be.
Alright, then let's wait and see.
And now, we move on to the most exciting part, the voting. I now declare the voting officially open. You have 3 minutes. Please make it quick. After the audience voting ends, we will calculate the results by proportion, combining the judges' votes with online and live audience votes to determine the final champion. I now announce that the champion of this National Music Invitational is from Green Chi culture. Ms. Clear Autumn. She is from Green Chi culture. I'm sure you're all curious about the story behind the Pinewind Zither School, so next, let's give a huge round of applause to welcome Ms. Shin to the stage to accept her award and share her story with the Pine Breeze Zither School.
Thank you, everyone. 30 years ago, my master passed Phoenix Song on to me and asked me to carry on the Pine Breeze Zither tradition. But then my husband got lung cancer. I was raising my daughter alone. I couldn't make a living playing the zither. I thought Phoenix Song would stay locked in a cabinet forever. Luckily, I met Mr. Lin, who gave me this chance to be standing here today. I'm moved. I never thought so many people loved the ancient zither. I'll pass down the Song Feng Qin art. I won't let my master's work go to waste or let our ancestors' legacy die out.
Mr. Shen, thank you so much for this. You won the competition for Luchi. You saved Luchi.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If it weren't for you, I probably would have sold Fengming already. And I'd never have had the chance to stand on stage again.
During the competition just now, several investors already messaged me. They said your music and your story really moved them. They believe the cultural depth of traditional music is worth exploring further. They're very interested in Emerald Silk's project. Its funding issues should be resolved soon.
That's wonderful. All your hard work has finally paid off.
please, wait a moment.
Mr. Yu, why are you here? And this is?
Hello, Mr. Shin. I'm Miles Yu.
Your performance just now truly opened my eyes. I've lived for over 40 years. And I've never heard music this moving.
You're too kind, Mr. Yu.
No Green Jade situation. I'm willing to invest to help Green Jade develop traditional culture projects.
Mr. Yu, do you really mean it?
Of course I do. But I have one condition.
Please, go ahead.
I hope Ms. Shin can do me a small favor.
Mr. Yu. Please, just say it. If there's any way I can help, I won't say no.
I'd like to ask you to step in. Work with our company to put on a major live show.
Of course, that's no problem. It's just, I'm a little curious. Why do you want to do this, Mr. Yu?
Ever since I was young, I've always loved traditional Chinese culture, especially the Guqin. When I was young, I studied the Qin with a master for years too. But later, I'm busy building my business. Over time, I let it go. All these years, watching traditional culture slowly fade, it's pained me too. But I never had the courage to devote myself to it like Mr. Lin has. Not until today, when I heard Teacher Shin play, did I realize that true traditional culture, no matter how old, will always have the power to move people. And now, to start doing this again is not too late.
Well said, Mr. Yu.
As long as your goals align with Green Chi is willing to fully support your plan. With this commercial performance, the art of the Guqin will surely reach more people. Mr. Yu and Mr. Lin think highly of me. I have no reason to say no. It's just that Lele is still in the hospital. I want to go back and see him first. About this matter, I also need to let my family know.
I've heard about family situation, too.
If you run into trouble, come to me.
Thank you, Mr. Yu.
Then we'll schedule the commercial show for 7 days from now. I'll get everything ready within those 7 days, Ms. Shin. Focus on the performance.
Don't worry. I'll be there on time in 7 days. I'll be at my best and let everyone hear the sound of the pine breeze zither. Where's Joy?
You're back. Joy is with the doctor. Breeze Sue is with her.
Mom hasn't had time to help you too these past few days.
Joy is.
It's only right that we take care of him.
Besides, if Mr. Lin hadn't helped with the medical bills.
He loves this. When Leo gets back, I'll feed it to him myself. How's Leo? Is he feeling better?
Mom, don't worry. He's much better now. Mr. Lin gave Leo.
That's wonderful.
Mom, I heard you won the competition.
We watched the live stream on phones. You played beautifully. The audience stood and applauded you. You're the family's pride.
I'm just lucky. Thanks to Mr. Woods and Mr. Carter for giving me this chance. Once Lily gets better, we must properly thank Mr. Woods again. Oh, right, Summer. There's something else I need to tell you. Mr. Yu has invited me to a major commercial show in 7 days. He wants to use this performance to make the Pine Breeze School famous across River City.
That's great. Mom, you've worked hard for this family all your life. Now you have a chance to make your dream come true. Go without worrying. Lily has me and Sophie to look after.
All right. With you two here, I'll give it everything I've got.
Look what you've done. Did I pay you just to lose to a package sorter? Now all of River City is laughing at Skyview. Everyone knows Skyview paid a fortune to hire a pianist who lost to a woman in her 50s.
A package sorter. You know how to dodge responsibility.
What did I tell you? We had to win this match. If we won, Mr. Yu's investment would be secure. Then we could buy Green Melody and monopolize River City's cultural market. And now, it's all gone down the drain.
How is this my fault? You said the opponent was Lin Shutom's teacher, Chin Tai. That Phoenix song Zither. It's an antique with exceptional sound. What was I to win with?
A loss. Stop excuses. Had I known you were useless, I never would have hired you.
Now you're blaming me? When you hired me, who is it that swore no one listened to the Guqin anymore, and that as long as I competed, I'd definitely win? Now that we lost, you're putting all the blame on me.
Don't you think that's ridiculous? You dare talk back? If you hadn't underestimated them and failed to prepare, how could we have lost by such a huge margin? How can I hold my head up in this industry now?
Ethan, you.
What did you say? Mr. Yu not only pulled his investment from us, he transferred the money to Green Jade. That's impossible. We had it worked out. The contract was drafted. It's true. Mr. Yu sees potential in traditional culture and believes Green Jade is a better investment.
What?
Has he lost his mind? He's pouring money into an old Guqin player? Isn't he afraid he'll lose it all? Mr. Yu was firm. He said Teacher Shin's music moved him and he wants to support traditional culture. Besides, the internet is full of news, the buzz is huge. This commercial show will profit.
A sure profit?
What business value can a Guqin possibly have? Once the hype dies down, we'll remember Lin Shudong and Shin Qingqiu. You two are really something. You stole my title, my investment, and put on a commercial show? You're walking all over me.
Instead of arguing with me, you should figure out how to solve this.
Since they want to put on a commercial show, I'll test what they're made of. I'll make Green Silk lose everything. They'll never recover.
What idea has Mr. He come up with now?
Wait and see. At the commercial show in a week, I'll have a surprise for them. I'll see to it that Claire gets humiliated publicly and makes Ethan regret investing in emerald strings. Emerald strings will still end up being acquired by us.
Miss Claire, this is the venue for tonight's commercial show. This concert hall seats nearly 1,000, and it's packed.
This is my first time at such a big commercial show. I hope I won't let the audience down.
Don't worry, Miss Claire.
So moving. At last competition.
Everyone in the audience was touched.
Everything will go fine today.
Mr. Lin is right. Your news is online. The tickets had been on sale for minutes. They were sold out. I believe in you. Today's commercial show will be a huge success.
Mr. Lin, Mr. Yu, long time.
Mr. He.
What are you doing here?
I came especially to support Teacher Shin during the competition. I was too impulsive and said things I shouldn't have. I came to apologize to Teacher Shin and Mr. Lin.
Why is he suddenly being so nice? He's definitely not the type.
Someone who gives up easily.
What is he really up to?
Mr. Hall, that's thoughtful. Since you're here for the show too, go on in.
Don't mention it. I won't interrupt your preparations.
Mr. Lane.
Sorry, Mr. Young.
I got distracted. The show's about to start. Take Mr. Shaw backstage. I'll handle things here. I'll be there in a minute.
Mr. Shaw. I just feel like Henry
Is acting strange today.
He's not someone who'd ever.
Give in easily, let alone apologize to us.
I'm worried he's up to no good today.
Don't worry too much. We'll deal with whatever comes. Just focus on our work and put on a good show. He wouldn't dare do anything out of line.
In front of all these people, I was just too nervous.
Hum.
Let's go. The dressing room is right up ahead.
Mr. Shin. Go change first. I'll hand your instrument to the staff. And check program, lighting, and sound.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Come here for a second.
Sir, what can I do for you?
You're in charge of props and coordinating, right? I need to tell you something important.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Ms. Clear Autumn specifically said the Phoenix song Zither is priceless. Too many people around. To avoid theft, she won't use it. She'll use the one I'm holding. This replica, put the real one in the lounge when the time comes. And don't you dare damage it.
What?
But Mr. Woods specifically told us to be extra careful.
We have to take this violin
To the stage ourselves.
What, do you doubt me? Ms. Stone and Mr. Woods have been my friends for years. Ms. Stone specifically told me this at the door just now. She was worried you might get it wrong, so she sent me to let you know. If Phoenix Cry goes missing or tonight's show is delayed. Can you take responsibility?
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
I understand.
Phoenix Cry.
Everything goes by her wishes. Remember that. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry.
I'll remember it.
It moved. I came from out of town just to hear Pinewind Piano School perform. I watched the video from the last competition. I secretly watched it over and over. Today, I finally get to hear it live.
I bought a ticket, so I'm here for the show. The front row has the best view, doesn't it?
If Mr. Hart is really here for the show, then if he has some other motive.
I'd advise you to leave while you can. It's going to be spectacular. Something everyone will remember forever.
I'd like to see it too.
I'm just telling the truth.
Once you see the show, Mr. Forrest, you'll understand.
Henry's acting way too strange today. He's definitely not here just to see the show. What is he up to?
Mr. Stone, your instrument is ready.
Thank you. This weight seems off. Could it be?
Mr. Deep.
The show begins. You may head in.
Oh, okay. Forget it. The show is about to start. I'll go on stage first.
Distinguished guests and dear audience, good evening. Today,
At long last,
The Pine Breeze Zither
returns to the stage.
please welcome Master Deep Clear Autumn, the school's sole heir.
He will perform the timeless classic, A Kindred Soul from Pine Breeze.
Mr. Forrest, you really know what you're doing.
In just a few days, you turned a courier into a zither master. You even convinced Mr. Surplus.
If you came for the show, Mr. River, sit quietly and watch.
If you came just to find fault, you can leave now. No one's stopping you.
Mr. Lin, don't get angry. I'm just trying to help. The higher you raise the audience's expectations, the harder they'll fall. If anything goes wrong later, the reputation you've worked so hard to build will be ruined.
You.
Mr. Lin.
The show is about to begin. If you two have a disagreement, you can talk it out after the show. Lena, enjoy these last few minutes. Once that case is opened, let's see how you explain this to the whole audience. You'll still have to beg me to buy it.
What's going on?
Why is Mr. Shaw staring at the case? Has it been long since he played on a stage this big?
That he's getting stage fright? This story is entirely fictional. Mr. Shaw is simply centering himself and preparing to perform.
Centering himself? I'd say he's got nothing to show. I thought the one lost for 30 years. The heir to the... How good can he really be? He takes forever just to open the case. What a coward. He dares put on a solo commercial show?
Why hasn't it started? Master Shin's been standing there forever without moving.
Something is definitely wrong.
No way.
Master Shin has been through it all. He'd never.
Freeze up at a time like this. If Mr. He doesn't want to watch, there's time to leave.
I only said a couple of honest words. Besides, whether I'm scared or not, we'll soon find out.
Someone definitely tampered with it. You must have waited until no one was backstage and secretly swapped out Phoenix Cry.
No matter. My master once said, the instrument is a tool, the player is what matters. True Pine Breeze music has never relied on famous instruments. An ordinary zither can still play the sound of wind through the pines.
This isn't Phoenix Song. This zither isn't Phoenix Song.
That's right.
I remember Phoenix Song had a golden phoenix pattern, Howard. Tell me the truth. Did you do this?
Mr. Forrest, you can eat whatever you want, but watch what you say. I've been sitting here watching the show. I never moved an inch. When did I touch your instrument?
Listen. The performance has started.
What? How is that possible?
My student. Remember, even the instrument. The mountain streams and the breeze through the pines are only things outside you, the true sound of the instrument. It has always come from the pianist's heart.
A practice piano with peeling lacquer can produce clear, pure tones. I told you, Ms. Shin. Doesn't need a famous piano to impress anyone. The truly talented have proved all those people wrong who said she relied on the Phoenix Cry piano.
Impossible. This can't be happening. A practice piano. How could it possibly sound like this?
So I really was wrong. I was far too full of myself. They have no respect for traditional art.
Just what you'd expect from Mr. Shin.
Mr. Lin, look. Luckily, Phoenix song was kept in the lounge and wasn't stolen. It seems whoever tampered with it only switched the instrument meant for the stage. They didn't dare steal it outright.
Before show, he stopped staff delivering the instrument. He claimed you ordered a replica and tricked them into switching it.
Maybe. Mister, he just acted on impulse. Today's performance went off without a hitch. Mr. Lin. Don't let him make you sick with anger.
Ms. Shin, you're incredible. Several foreign guests came all the way from overseas to find me. They said they want a long-term cross-industry partnership to support the Guqin cultural heritage. Ms. Shin, hear that? Foreign guests are willing to work with us.
The art of the Guqin is what matters most.
The performance is over. Your tricks didn't work. Why are you still here?
I came here this time to apologize. I sat in the audience for the whole show. I listened to Master Hard play from start to finish. Honestly, I came expecting a laugh. I smugly switched the instrument just to make Verdant Silk look bad. But as I kept listening, I was won over by you. I used to think traditional culture had no audience or value, that only things that cater to the market could survive. I was too obsessed with profit. I kept targeting Green Jade and even sabotaged the show. I was wrong. I owe you all an apology. I'll repay Green Jade and you triple for any financial losses I caused.
River He. What are you plotting now? Don't think we'll fall for it again.
Mr. Forrest is right to be wary of me. If I were you, I wouldn't trust me so easily either. After what happened today, I've come to realize that instead of tearing each other down, we should work together. Sky Universe has channels and experience. Green Silk has both substance and strength. If we work together to promote traditional music and intangible cultural heritage, it will benefit both sides. When the time comes, watch what I do.
Almost made Professor sink.
Lose face.
As for the final decision, I'll follow Professor Sink.
Let bygones be bygones. I've guarded Phoenix song for 30 years. Not to compete with anyone or fight over wins and losses, as long as Mr. What is sincere and truly willing to work for traditional music. I'm willing to work with Skirich.
Professor Shin is generous. From now on, all of Skirich's media channels and performance resources will favor Green Jade and the Pine Breeze Zither School. That's great. Then this matter is settled. Together, we'll make the Zither arts and our cultural heritage famous.
Professor Shin. Thank you.
Hello, Summer.
Mom, Joy's surgery is over. The doctor said it went very well. The bone marrow match was highly compatible. He'll be well enough to leave the hospital soon.
Really? That's wonderful. I'll go see Leo at the hospital right away. Mr. Lin. Thank you.
Mom. Looks like I didn't inherit any of your musical talent. I think we should wait until Leo's summer break and let him learn from you. Maybe she'll learn much faster than I did.
Playing the zither is about calming the mind. Take it slow.
Mr. Forrest, you're here.
Master Deep. I came today to share some good news. Mr. Yu's International Cultural Exchange Program has officially launched.
So many friends from abroad have flown all the way to River City just to hear the Pine Breeze Zither School.
When all is said and done, I really have to thank you.
And I have to thank you too, Mr. Forrest. All these years, my only wish has been to carry on my master's craft.
Mom.
Mr. Woods.